In our monthly checkup, we are talking about the importance of newborn screening. September is National Newborn Screening Month, and today we're talking about this important way to safeguard your little one's health. New Hampshire State Epidemiologist Dr. Benjamin Chan joins us now. Dr. Chan, thanks for being with us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Explain for us what exactly newborn screening is.
Yeah, so most babies, when they're born, are going to be completely healthy and look healthy and actually be healthy. A small number of babies, however, have the potential of having a rare underlying inherited medical condition that, if found or detected early and treated, can go on to prevent death or even lifelong disability. New Hampshire screens for 34 various medical conditions that generally are either genetic or endocrine related or metabolic related. That, if found early, can prevent serious disability. And so newborn screening then is the process by which babies are screened right after birth for a variety of these conditions. And typically what happens is that there's a little heel prick and some drops of blood that are obtained and sent to the lab for testing. Now, newborn screening is actually a national public health service that's performed, but each state runs its own program. And in fact, New Hampshire law specifies that all babies should have access to newborn screening, although parents do have the right to refuse if they want to. It is recommended, though, because even, as I mentioned, healthy-looking babies can have some of these underlying conditions. Every year, we screen about 12,000 newborns in New Hampshire. And this started back in 1965, I believe, with screening for one medical condition, and it's grown to 34. And so we're continually reviewing and adding, medical conditions that we screen for. How does the screening process work, and then what happens for the infant afterwards? That's a good question. So if a baby is born in the hospital, the screening is automatic. The baby gets checked within the first 1 or 2 days after birth. If a mother has a home birth, it's the responsibility of the attendant to make sure that the baby has the screening performed. So what happens is the blood is drawn. There's a little heel prick, some drops of blood that are put on a filter paper. The filter paper is then sent to a laboratory for testing. Now, New Hampshire doesn't do the testing. We have a contract with the Massachusetts Public Health Lab, and so we send the specimens or the filter paper with the blood down to the Massachusetts Public Health Lab. They do the testing. If there's any cause for concern or any positive tests, the Public Health Department, the newborn screening program gets notified. We then contact the healthcare provider, who goes on to contact the parent of the infant, because usually further testing and evaluation is needed. Sometimes these screening tests can be false positives, and so the diagnosis really needs to be made by the healthcare provider after further testing and further evaluation. All right, Dr. Chan, thank you for your time. Obviously, this is important because it can save little ones' lives. Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, and we'll be right back.